My character's name is Demetrius, and in this show, he is a young man who is chasing a couple different things throughout the process. At first, he's chasing a young woman named Hermia, who is the daughter of Aegeus, and Aegeus feels that Demetrius is right for the throne, and he would like Hermia to marry him. Later on in the show, he gets a love spell put on him, and he is now chasing the girl he once hated, Helena. And at the same time, the other character, Lysander, is also chasing her, and it becomes quite the fun experience in the show.
I'm playing Oberon, and I'm kind of the central point for all of the wacky and absurdness that goes on with all the love potions and everything. I'm fighting with my wife, Titania, who's Queen of the Fairies, and during that fight, I come across Demetrius and Helena. I see that Helena's madly in love, and Demetrius is anything but. And then my little hobgoblin Puck does my bidding, and things kind of go askew from there.
For me personally, I was pretty excited to start my first Shakespeare show. Before I heard, it was like, at the same time it was more like easier to learn, and at the same time harder to learn because of the more specific elements you have to dig into to try to get the best performance you can get out of it. But at the same time, I heard it was also easier because of the level of specificness it had to be. So it was just like, when you're practicing these nitpicky things, it's obviously hard because you have to be nitpicky, but at the same time, it kind of makes it easier because you're always that focused throughout the show. So I was pretty excited to try out for it, and I was pretty glad that I'm a part of it now.
I was pretty happy about it. I've been waiting for this show since sophomore year, since it got on the ballot, so I voted for it each time. And I was just excited to do Shakespeare because I love Shakespeare, and it's one of my favorite things to read because it's kind of like second nature to me. So.
What I find challenging about my role is that switch between what I'm wanting and what I'm chasing, because like I said, at first I'm chasing Hermia for a spot in the family, and then I have a love potion on me, and it just takes a drastic change, and I'm chasing Helena all of a sudden, and I'm hating Hermia. Sometimes it's a little difficult, just like flipping between such extreme desires and like wants throughout the show.
For me, it's kind of like the emotional depth behind Oberon, because he's very upset with his wife and he's not getting what he wants, so he decides to punish her for it. But then observing everything that's happening with her and the punishment, he becomes jealous and he wants back with Titania, and he loves her, but he's still angry. So it's kind of hard to find how to portray all of that in just a few lines. So
I think I would also have to say my favorite part is all those changes, because with say it was just like a normal love story, it's just like you want this person the whole time, you're chasing them the whole time, just the changes evolve around that. But with Demetrius, because he's kind of constantly changing what he wants, it's fun to play with aspects of how I'm going to try to get this thing and how I'm trying to get to it in the long run.
For me, getting to act with Martina is always really fun. We're on stage a lot together, and most of the time when we're on stage, we're just watching things happen back in the foreground while they all fight and stuff, and it's fun to get to play off what she's doing, and it's enjoyable. It's been a wild ride. It seems just like yesterday I was auditioning for Matilda, but also like 1,000 years ago. It's just insane to see how fast it's gone by, and I know it's kind of a cliche, everyone always says that, but like being on this end of it really does go by so fast. And I don't know, it's been fun to work with all the underclassmen and the upperclassmen throughout my years. Get to meet cool people like Joey. Joey's pretty cool, and I don't know, I've had fun. I plan to go to SDSU, and I'm going to major in theater and a minor in dance.
What got me interested is when I saw my oldest sister Olivia when she was, I don't remember what she was, but I was watching her in The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and that was my first high school production I've seen, and just seeing how everything was unfolding on the stage, it was really just like an instant inspiration. And I just knew the moment before I was a freshman, I did some shows as a middle schooler, but in this theater department specifically, I knew this is what I wanted to do, and it's a perfect place. It's great here.
Because it's awesome, it's absurd, and it's pretty funny, if you can understand what we're saying.
Yeah. The thing about this show is, with our actions and our movements and stuff, you you don't need to deep dive that much into the words. It's a better experience if you do, but with all these things going on, it's pretty nice to just watch what's happening with actions and motivations and stuff like that. It's great.
I play Titania, who is the fairy queen. She is in charge of all of the fairies in the show, is kind of queen of the forest and all of the kind of more magical elements in the show.
I'm Hippolyta. I'm a lady from the Amazons, like Wonder Woman. At one point I was the queen, and then me and Theseus get married, and I kind of I'm a very independent, powerful woman, so I kind of boss him around sometimes, and I kind of help him lead him to let the lovers end up getting together.
I wanted to try out, just because I've been a part of theater ever since my freshman year. I've been doing it since as long as I can remember, but I really wanted to do this show especially because of the challenges that it presents, and every actor who wants to go and, even if you want to continue pursuing this or even if you don't, Shakespeare is always something that is a timeless opportunity, and you can learn so much from it and you can grow so much from it. So when I learned that it was Shakespeare, I was super excited to be able to kind of take that next step as an actor and kind of be able to grow as a person within the show.
When I saw it was Shakespeare, definitely, probably most people's first thought was, this will be boring, but I have learned that it is so great for you to be in a production of Shakespeare because you truly do grow so much, and it is not as boring as people would think. It's actually really fun, and the show's very whimsy, and it's very cute.
I have found the lines itself pretty challenging and just trying to find the depth and the meaning within them, because a lot of the meaning is there, you just have to look for it. So being able to find, as an actor, what the purpose is of what you're saying and being able to convey that to an audience has definitely been a challenge that I've liked getting to know.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Just you need to understand your lines to be able to show it to others, so really taking the time to really dive into it, which has also been really cool to see how Shakespeare's mind kind of worked with those.
My favorite part is, I don't know, can I say, that I fall in love with the donkey?
The donkey.
I think that's my favorite part, is when I fall in love with the donkey. And now you have to watch the show to find out what that means.
I would say my favorite part is anytime the players are on stage. They are a very fun little group, and they bring a lot of comedy to the show. It's been amazing. I've been in all four musicals all 4 of my years, and plays the last 3, and it's changed me in a lot of ways, in a lot of great ways, and it's just brought a lot of people into my life and made me realize something I really love and would like to continue as I get older and move to new things. I will attend Morningside University to go major in psychology and minor in music.
Yeah, I'm just super excited to continue to do this and continue to grow in the theater department and in the fine arts department and keep growing alongside all my friends that I get to keep meeting. And then hopefully, I have sort of plans for the future as well. I hope to pursue acting and pursue kind of the fine arts as my path, so to see wherever that takes me. So you are guaranteed to have a good time and you're guaranteed to get something from it. Coming to see this show it's going to leave you with something more. You're going to feel something more. You're going to feel happier, you're going to feel sillier, you're going to feel like you laughed, like you had a good time, like you witnessed something worthwhile. You're going to see all of the hard work that was put into this production, because a lot of hard work has gotten put in from the actors, from the crew, from our directors. It's really been a journey getting to put a show like this together, and you're bound to get something from it coming to see it.
Yeah, it truly shows what a great department we have, all sides, crew, cast, directors, and just how much we care and really put our hard work to it. It's a great show. It's so funny, but it's also got depth to it, and it makes you think a little deeper, like what was the meaning here, those kind of things. So yeah, it's just amazing.